Are we back?
Yeah, we're back. Go somewhere?
I mean, we went away. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the thing that happened. No, yeah, I was gonna mention real quick. I mean, you mentioned, the food I made was pretty.
Oh, yeah.
So
Travis the chef.
yeah, so most of the stuff was store bought, but the main thing I made from scratch was cornbread stuffing. It's a recipe that my dad has made for eons at this point, which I think he got from his
It's
grandma.
not from scratch. All the materials are
Okay, well.
from the store.
Okay. So, well, I mean, as far as it wasn't bought pre-packaged in any way that like, hey, look, it's cornbread stuff and you're already done. Here you go. I mean, I actually did involve cooking with it. How's that? Is that better?
The cornbread came from a package. The only thing
I don't have time to make the cornbread mix itself. Okay. I mean, I was already up
it's like
early in the morning.
It's like
that day.
sugar, flour, and yellow.
And yellow. I didn't realize yellow was a food.
That's how you get the corn taste.
Good God. All right. So I handmade or whatever the hell. I don't even know what the point is. I made cornbread stuffing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a recipe my dad's been using for years. Now the only complaint I had, I know all y'all said it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Now for a person who's had it for years upon years, though, I knew it was not the best.
It wasn't like it gets better.
Oh yeah, it gets way better. For one, the cornbread mix I used was the cheap ass Jiffy brand. Nope, never gonna use that again because that stuff crumbled. That stuff crumbled way too easily. The cornbread actually needs to be better.
Yeah,
So-
that was way more than I was expecting at a Thanksgiving for me. Like,
Yeah.
I had biscuits and other kinds of biscuits while playing video games on Thanksgiving.
We tried to talk about this. This is part of the show that didn't make it to air, which was you and holidays. Really, you don't do anything, right?
No, I don't know when most of them are.
That's what they make calendars for, right?
Who owns a calendar? Do you own a calendar?
Well, no, I have it on my computer. My phone
But
buzzes.
like, if there's an option to turn off holidays, then I'll do that
Oh,
immediately.
okay, well, all right,
'cause,
that's
like,
fair.
There's too many.
You try adding Canadian holidays as well. It gets really confusing. They got
Why?
way too many.
What? They don't even deserve a button for adding Canadian holidays. Are you kidding me?
You see there.
I'm coming down real hard on Canadians. I won't stand for it.
What did they ever do to you?
They're just so jaunty and jovial. But they're not terribly free Medicare, and they're marijuana cigarettes.
Marijuana cigarettes. How dare them? No. So, anyways, yeah. So, I mean, and this is the thing you said. Like, this is even like when you were growing up. It's like you just holidays were just like nothing, right?
Oh, yeah. Like I would do the Christmas stuff when I was little, but like birthdays and Valentine's Day and anniversaries and just like none of it. Just fuck off. I have to go live a life like a person.
Right.
But I lived with my dad for the majority of 11 years old and up, and both of us were the same mentality of just like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
So every once in a while we'd run into this scenario where it's like, it's cool that we got this random day off from work, and then like say, let's go get a pizza. You can't get a pizza on Christmas. What's happening? All right, I guess McDonald's will do. You can't get McDonald's on Christmas. You can't do anything. The entire country shuts down, and it's not okay. Where are the Christmas Doritos? Thanks, chat. Do you still have like 1,000 bags of Doritos?
No, I did finally give those away to Brant. I helped him and some other friends move a couch a couple weeks ago, so took them over to them.
Okay.
No, so they're gone. No more. Hold on. Here, if you want Doritos, hold on.
I don't want Doritos. I just.
Oh.
I like thinking of you stringing together a bunch of Doritos, like streamers, around your house. What is that?
So this is what happens when you go to Walmart and you're hungry, and you see the clearance section. You're like, oh, this is cheap. Now the cameras are backwards, so then this isn't going to pick up. But this is
So just hold it upside down. That'll be fun.
Not how it works. So these are Doritos Jacked 3Ds. These are like for normally
Zombies Mega XP with every bag.
Yeah, so that's the most important part. That's not only did I buy because it's cheap. It's like about $1. Regularly $4.30. I can't believe they charge $4.30 for this shit. But the fact that it had the Call of Duty ad on the top as well, because Doritos. And it's supposed to be bacon cheddar ranch. It tastes more ranch than anything else. Go for it.
Bacon, cheddar, and ranch?
Yeah.
That's too many flavors. Like cheddar's a flavor and ranch is a flavor. And bacon, I guess it's an accoutrement to both, but that's too much. It's got a lot going on.
Yeah, so that's...
It's a busy potato chip.
There's too many flavors. The flavors are fighting each other. You put it in your mouth, it's like, I don't know what the hell flavor this is. But yeah, so there's some Christmas Doritos. I'll hang them up on a string next time. How's that?
Okay.
I'll decorate the tree.
That's great. Like people sew together popcorn. You can do that with little Dorito bags.
Oh my god! Now do I find Mountain Dew crap though as well to go with
like
it?
Like those and Skittles and just like all the worst foods.
Oh geez, this is a terrible idea. I'm not decorating my tree with Doritos. No.
Why? You love it. Because
I don't want to have to deal with Dorito dust everywhere on the fake tree later.
It's festive.
So let's here's a post that I saw that you made over on our Facebook page. It appears you recently joined J-Date.
Yeah, I'm like trying to log into that as we speak. That's why I asked you to talk.
All right, so explain the story behind this. Why? Because first of all, are you even Jewish?
No, I was raised Catholic. Oh no, I forgot my password.
Oh jeez.
So
yeah, what's the story behind this though?
So this is just like a fun thing to do. If you're at a bar and you're with a buddy, no, J-Date is not Japanese dating. It's Jewish dating. Mm-hmm. So what I do when I'm at a bar with a buddy, mm-hmm. like in a two-person dynamic, every once in a while there's going to be a lull. Like 3 people or more is optimal in a bar situation so that one person can kind of phase out for a little while, just zone out, whatever. But 2 people, there can be a lull. At which point I usually default to, I will re-download Tinder because like I'll do this once and delete it. Yeah. And then hand my phone to someone else. So we did this on Tinder. Yeah. And we ran out of likes. Like we had some chuckles. Don't like her. She has a sweater. Just
okay, sure.
Just judging people for our own amusement.
Right.
And it struck me to join J-Date. And right as I was doing that, someone asked my buddy for a cigarette. Mm-hmm. And he was about to say, sure, that's fine, when I said, wait.
Oh, no.
You have to make my J-Date profile. So...
Oh, jeez.
And now I can't find the thing.
You don't remember your password?
I don't even remember what email I signed up. I feel like I signed up with a spam email that I have.
Right.
Jewish girls are hot.
Good to know. All right, I'll make sure to note that. Nowhere.
What?
So no, in fact, I'm glad you brought this up because one of the things that we joked about.
Because Jewish girls are hot.
Well, okay, that's fair. But one of the things we talked about at one point was for me to. Jeez. Sergeant Muffin there with David's spam email address of hassy4u@prodigy.net. But no, one of the things that I had talked about previously is that I should join Tinder just for the hell of it, but do it on the stream. We'll hook up my phone. That way everyone can see my profile that I'm setting up and everything like that, and see exactly where it goes from there. Now, I've mentioned dating is not something I think about too much, not something I worry about or anything like that. But this sounds like this could definitely be a for shits and giggles situation.
I mean, what if it's not, though? What if we capture your moment? I could be playing this at your wedding, like this very podcast, just on a projector in front of your friends and family, and there you are in a tux and a top hat, with a tear rolling down your eye.
Wow. Okay, sure.
Sorry, my imagination really took off there for a second. But it all starts with a trip to the App Store.
We'll play around that. We'll figure out something. And yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Oh, I know I'm not getting my password reset email. I don't subscribe to my own spam email.
Do you even know which account it is?
Yeah.
All right, at least you figured that part out.
It's gonna take so long.
Yeah, so we'll figure.
And I can't do it one-handed because I have to like freehand the mic all day.
All right, we'll keep it at that. That's fine. We'll save it for an adventure at some other point. We'll hook up your phone to the computer so we can actually see what.
Oh no! That seems like an invasion of privacy.
Okay. Oh, so if you do it, it's an invasion of privacy. If I hook it up, it's not an invasion of privacy.
No, you can't like project other people's dating profiles.
Oh well, but it's your dating profile.
I mean, you can show yours.
It's your dating profile.
Yeah.
Set up by someone else.
But like other people might be taking this seriously.
All right,
and we
that's
don't,
fair.
We
that's
don't
fair.
want to
okay,
like
that's fine. That's
project.
Fine. We'll at least talk about it. And once you get in, you can tell us what your experience has been so far. All right, how's that? All right.
Some college.
Some college. That's great.
Hey, I'm some college.
Which college are you?
Pima County Community College. Some.
That's some, all right.
Did you go to school? Did you graduate?
No, I did not. Once I got done with high school, I was pretty much working full time. I worked at a community college, so that kind of counts, I guess. Maybe.
Nope. That's working.
Yeah, and then I went to work for my school district at like 19, full time doing desktop support. So jumped into it pretty fast, and that was probably a bad idea.
I was in like a weird area for a long time where I had 3 jobs. I was
at the same time.
Okay. During the day, I would do retail for a little mom and pop Apple store.
Okay.
Fixing computers, like help desk.
Yeah.
This is where Safari is. You hid your dock. You're running a 15-year-old computer.
Oh.
So that was during the day.
Yeah.
At night, every other month, I would be doing live theater.
Oh, wow.
Like I ran audio for a very small theater company.
Yeah.
Doing plays and stuff, like 80 seats for 3 or 4 week runs of the show, plus rehearsal in between, like the month on. And then every hour that I could in between those other 2, I was a laboratory technician for the physiology department of the University of Arizona.
Okay, explain this one then. That's obviously the one to talk about. Let's talk about this one. What exactly were you doing in that position?
They just needed a person, like a lab monkey. They weren't experimenting on me, but they needed an Igor. So I just I got a badge thing that I could go in 24/7,
right,
and like clean test tubes, sterilize the incubator, make agar media, Like there was a stuff that I would mix, and it
Yeah.
was labeled fetal bovine serum,
Oh, that's lovely.
and it was like frozen, so I had to unthaw it. And then one time I just forgot that I was unthawing it, and then I got a call the next day that was like,
Oh no.
yeah, there's some really crispy FBS. What's up, David? I'm like, oh my god, I cooked a baby cow.
Wow. Okay.
Also, it was on the 3rd floor, like right in downtown.
Mhm.
And since I had a key to get in 24/7, I would go there every 4th of July because I was just on top of the city.
Yeah. Couldn't invite any friends though, or just that's not. Maybe we shouldn't mention if that did happen.
I mean, if there's no one there, who's gonna stop me bringing a bottle of wine and my girlfriend?
Wow, you definitely always seem to have some kind of story somewhere just waiting about. Just seems
About cow
so,
fetuses.
Yes, about cow fetuses. Yes. Actually, it's funny you mentioned about the theater work. That's pretty much how one of my best friends started out back in Houston. Just worked for a small theater, and now she's actually on tour, doing tech for the Grinch play that's going around right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So.
Theater people are awesome. I met my adopted mom from theater.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking to get back into it because, like, I got here and I haven't had a hobby like since this.
Yeah.
I don't really play piano anymore, and just kind of go to work and then I'll go home and I'll watch YouTube videos.
Yep. It's like.
And then I'm like, oh, I stayed up too late watching YouTube videos. I have to go to work.
Well, I mean, I figured creative people after a while. I mean, I'm just guessing here because I'm far from that. But is that you start seeing other people always being, especially now with the medium we have, be able to do it. It's like, I want to do that shit. I can do that shit, and you're kind of doing that shit. This is baby steps, I guess you could say, right? Or is this just bullshitting because the bullshit?
I mean, this is fun. Like, I don't expect anything to come of this.
Yeah.
Like, theater, you meet fucking cool people, and they're driven and motivated, or else they wouldn't be there, because theater does not attract people who are in it for the money.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah.
Remember Oogie Boogie?
Yes.
I got to meet that dude.
Like the
Oogie Boogie man.
Oh, shit, dude.
He's so cool. He's like as tall as me. He's like 6'4". He's a black dude with glasses, and he's big and fat, and he's so happy and nice and gay. So he's a big fat gay black Santa Claus.
Wait, where did the Santa Claus part come in?
He's just so jolly.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh my god, he's the nicest dude ever. Ken Page, and he's an amazing singer.
Well, I mean,
so cool.
You hope that you have some pretty good talent to get a role like that, right? Yeah.
He was also in the original Cats play.
Oh wow, jeez, when did that?
I don't know. I've never seen Cats. It sounds awful.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, but it's a well-known play, and everyone knows what it is. So there's that.
I mean, I don't know what it is. Like, I've seen pictures of people in the first furry outfits of all time.
I was gonna say something. I forgot about this. Voice acting. I know that Alex, who was on the show a few weeks back, going into voice acting. Is that something you thought about?
Me?
Yeah, or is that just like you're more of the?
I don't like my voice.
So let me back up here then. I mean, are you like looking to be on stage or behind the scenes?
Oh no, I was never on stage.
Okay.
Like, I always did the audio for my local theater. Easier to say, chimes in with, Cats is awful. It's why I don't go to theater anymore. hashtag personal travesty.
Okay, well, that's not how you spell that, all right?
Yeah, it is. TRAVISTEA. Travesty.
Crap, now I'm going to have to make a new section for the website.
We're going to have to get some, like, personalized bottles of tea for you so that you can pop one open. And if there's, like, a lot of bad things going on, we'll just get, like, 3 in a row.
God, jeez. Terrible idea.
Tandagasa's in.
Crap. Now this is a thing, isn't it? All right.
What are you doing on New Year's? I know
New
what you're doing.
Year's.
I don't know what you're doing for Christmas. I'm skipping that.
Yeah, well, Christmas I have to go visit family, so I'm going to be out of town.
Boo,
which is
family.
the reason why we got to do the filler episode. New Year's, I don't know yet. Boy, I don't like how you got that look on your face.
I have a new apartment. My new roommate is gonna have like nice furniture. We're gonna have people there.
Right.
Did you see the picture that I posted on Facebook?
Yeah, that's where you're living now, huh? Yeah. All right, so we can also you can of course cut that in here in the later version because I can't show it up right now.
I won't. Here, you can click through these.
So
noises.
Okay, so yeah, I mean this is the gallery. Well, I'm looking at the gallery of this place, and it looks like it's what's the word you would use to describe this? Is
bougie.
Is that a word?
It's short for bourgeoisie.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. Thank you.
Yeah, this is the first place that I've ever lived in that's nice for nice sake.
It's very modern looking, that's for sure, and I definitely like the looks of this.
Like all the chairs in the lobby are asymmetrical, and there's a pool table in the office lobby, which is right next to the pool.
It's got first tell retail. Looks like there's a restaurant on the first floor. Is that correct?
There is a restaurant on the first floor.
That is so nice.
I am fucking so sold on this place.
Why?
Tugboat and Hassy's rockin' New Year's Eve, starring Carson Daly because he can't get work anymore.
Oh. Where has he fallen to, by the way? Does anyone know what he's doing? Is he just a radio host now or something?
I don't know. Siri, what's Carson Daly up to these days?
Let me have a look. Okay, I found this on the web for Carson Daly up to these days.
AMP morning radio.
Yeah, so he's probably just doing radio.
No, he's on someone else's show.
Oh, okay. He can't even get his own show. Wow, that is sad. He works on the Today Show.
He works on the Today Show.
That's what. So in other words, he signed a contract with NBC and he can't get out of it. Great.
Like he's diminished himself to Al Roker status.
Please come on. Even Al Roker is a little bit higher than him, I'm sure. At least
he's
got a regular, segment at every hour.
Al Roker's an establishment.
If anything, he's probably stuck to the Hoda and Kathy Lee hour. Oh, that sucks.
Which one's Kathy Lee?
Kathy Lee Gifford used to be on Regis and Kathy Lee.
She got replaced by some young hussy.
On Regis show or on the Today Show?
On Regis show.
Oh yeah.
By who?
What's her name?
Kelly?
Yeah.
Regis and Kelly Lee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I assumed that they had same last name.
Same last name. It said, whatever, close enough.
We didn't want to spend a lot of money on the sign.
In fact, your name is now Kathy Lee as well. Put on this wig. But yeah. So anyway, so New Year's, we're not gonna stream that, or we're just gonna hang out, right?
No.
Okay.
Fuck that. No, it's gonna get weird.
Great.
You'll be fine. Most likely it'll just devolve into video games. Then everyone will forget it's midnight and look up and go, "Oh, all right, bye."
Yeah. What part of town is this in?
Let's not discuss.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I'll ask you later. I'm sorry.
If you knew where I lived previously, it's very close to there. How's that?
Okay, all right, that's fair. Okay, I think I know which part you're talking about now. All right, cool. All right, cool. Shit, what else is going on?
I don't know. Oh yeah, the last show that we put up, we had for the first time ever not only one but two educated, intelligent people with things to say about topics of the day.
Man, don't ever let that happen again.
I thought it was great.
No, I mean it's fine. It just if you can try to follow along.
I could follow along. Like they were clear, they were intelligent.
Mhm.
It's just when I was editing in post.
Oh shit. So we kind of brought this up in the unaired episode. Go ahead.
We went into the tragedies in France, and like no disrespect for anyone or
So you showed me
like
a preview
clearly
of this
I'm
at
ashamed
work the
of
other
this
day.
already.
Yeah, you showed me this, and I was
like genuinely, I feel for the people who have been affected by this. But I changed the commentary on that show such that it was both informative but also reflective of middle America's uninformed, loud-mouthed take on foreign affairs. And it turned out to be really insensitive, but I still laughed my ass off, so I'm leaving it.
Well, it's already in there because the episode's technically done.
It is done.
Published.
I'm not editing anymore. Just waiting on Tugboat.
It'll get published, and I know exactly what he's talking about. I won't say anything. You just have to watch the video when it's available. Hopefully later this week.
But yeah, our guest was... He's not usually frazzled. He was mad at me.
Let's talk about this. Actually, I want to bring... Should we bring this up about last week's episode as well? We were supposed to have another guest on the show.
Who?
The same person you're talking about. Who got
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, what happened with that? Because he didn't show up.
So yeah, I was.
Which I'm actually kind of glad he didn't now.
I was supposed to. Well, I did invite him.
Yeah.
This story's not going to come out well because I don't know how to put it. I texted him the day of and was like, "Hey, it's the Thanksgiving podcast at Travis's. Do you want to come over and like eat a turkey and have some yucks?"
Mm-hmm.
And then he texts me back like, "I thought you uninvited me." I said, "What? What are you talking about?" And then I scrolled up through my text messages, and I was at the bar the other night.
Which is usually how these situations start, it seems.
And there was a lot of gibberish, and there was some positive things and some negative things. And taken individually, it was just a lot of nonsense.
Yeah.
But taken from a fisheye lens, it did kind of sound like I uninvited him. But it was just meant to be a bunch of non sequiturs.
So, how many times has this happened where you spend a night out somewhere, and you have to come back the next day to reread your text messages to see exactly what happened?
Oh, I've evolved past that.
Okay.
I wake up in the morning, I delete my text messages. I am not fucking around with that.
Now, you do realize if you delete them, I'm pretty sure that doesn't mean it deletes it from the recipient.
That's fine. Like, it is out of my realm of influence.
Yeah.
And chances are, they're going to be too embarrassed for me to call me out on it.
So, have we rescheduled with this person yet, or?
Yeah.
All right.
We were both moving.
Yeah.
This weekend.
So maybe next weekend.
I actually managed to move and clean my old apartment all in one day.
Well, your place wasn't that terribly big, was it though?
No, it was much smaller than this.
Yeah.
And I don't own a lot of stuff, but I have a lot of weird things that hurt that I don't use ever.
I think a lot of us find that out when we start moving shit.
There's a muscle under your scapula.
You're naming parts I don't even recognize.
Scapula's your shoulder blade.
Okay.
Right?
One thing we've never mentioned this before on the stream is the fact that we are live, and it's on diamondclub.tv. We've mentioned that part, but I don't think we've ever mentioned exactly how short the delay is for interaction with the chat room that's available there. And that's thanks to the work that Sergeant Muffin puts into his content distribution network that he's built pretty much himself. I'm sure he's probably used some tools, but I mean, needless to say, the coding is all him.
Yeah.
As far as making this work for all the various streams that are through DiamondClub.tv. And since he's so gracious enough to be able to provide this service to us, I can't believe we've never mentioned this. We need to mention the fact he's got a Patreon. Patreon.com/SergeantMuffin. So if you want to throw a few bones his way to thank him for the bandwidth he's providing us and the live streaming capabilities.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah, so we'll definitely, I should make mention of that a little bit more often, but that's something that he does. And, if you enjoy our stupidity or whatever the hell it is that we call this,
yeah, like
throw some money his way.
Not only this venue, but this community is pretty fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is cool. This is everyone's internet kind of mentality that I've always loved.
Right. So there's that. So yeah, I need to make sure definitely make mention of that at least every episode.
Just warms my cockles.
Just making up words now.
Cockle? No, cockles is another medical term.
Of course it is.
Cockles, the cockles of your heart. They're like little ventricles.
Okay, I know that part. Thank you.
One time my dad, he bet me. He bet me $100 that I couldn't.
I have to agree with Muffin on this one. Yes, you were saying cock holds. Admit it.
It warms my cock holds? No. One time my dad, he bet me $100 that I couldn't read Grey's Anatomy. He was just bribing me to read Grey's Anatomy.
Okay, right.
And I did. And I saw a picture of a vagina when I was like 12. So I was like, flip. But I did.
And, that was definitely probably before the days of abundant internet access where you could find that anywhere.
No, I could find the pussy if I wanted.
I keep forgetting that you're like 10 years younger than I am. I keep forgetting that, so that makes a difference.
Really?
Hold on, no, you're 26, 7.
6.
Yeah, I am almost 35, so yeah, about 8-9 years, yeah.
You don't act the older part.
Thanks.
You're still jovial and lively, and you don't hate everything like I expect I will in 10 years.
Yeah, trust me, it's getting there. All right, so
like I feel like I'm already on a very steady increase to hating things.
It's going to get younger and younger as the generations move forward. People will be 15 and already hating on everything.
Like that old person thing of just total not give a fuck how I'm dressed.
Mm-hmm.
I got there real early.
Yeah.
I'm wearing pajama pants. It took me about 5 minutes to decide whether or not to put on underwear under the pajamas before I came over. I did.
Okay. I don't need to know either way, but all right.
No, I did for your benefit.
For my couch's benefit, thanks. Now I don't have to worry about washing it, I guess. That's good to know. And here I am. I still dressed up in my usual.
You dressed up for the podcast.
I always wear. Dude, I wake up, shower, polo, jeans, shirt, the whole thing every day.
Okay. Like I always wear a button up, but
it's barely buttoned up. It looks like.
Yeah, I got to do buttons and said fuck it.
I love the fact also, like when we had, it's kind of a surprise to us that it happened, but that we had the big boss of Boss's Boss come over, and you're wearing what I think you. What did you call this?
This. Okay, hold on. Math.
It was
2005.
Okay.
11 years ago, someone bought me this hoodie.
Uh-huh.
So I was a sophomore in high school.
Wait, I'm sorry. 2005. Oh, God, Jeez, go ahead and continue.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it's like falling apart. Every single word that isn't sewn in is faded. Like the pockets aren't even really pockets anymore because they're half ripped out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so our boss's boss was there, and we had like a moment right before she came in, and I was like, oh, if I knew we were doing this, I would have worn my good hoodie.
And
I like this hoodie.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
it's too small for me. It doesn't look good, but it's comfy and it's home.
That's great. No,
You
I
don't
mean,
give a shit.
No. Honestly, I think when it comes to the clothing at work, I think a lot of people don't give a shit about what they wear, and it works. It's fine. It's like it's like you come in.
Wear my pajamas.
Well, you probably wouldn't. No, you probably wouldn't wear that. No.
I would be comfy.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't do it.
But I mean, we definitely have definitely way laxed dress code than probably a lot of places do, which is good because that shit can get stressful. Go ahead.
Nope, I'm gonna pass.
All right. I think on that note, I think we're good.
Are we all done?
We've already hit. Yeah, dude, we're already hit 50 minutes, and that's after starting it over. But we didn't start.
Yeah,
we just had a little blip. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, dude, man, that's an hour already though. That's insane.
I told you, because this is the greatest, and that's why it goes so fast. One day we'll just podcast the rest of our lives away. It'll be like we're married.
Wait, what?
Because we're going to spend the rest of our lives together, Travis.
All right, I think the show's over. All right. So again, as we mentioned, if you want to throw a few bones towards Sergeant Muffin's way, it's patreon.com/Sergeant Muffin. Our website, which will be relaunching here soon, if I can get it done this evening, tugboatandhassy.com. Of course, over on Facebook, Twitter, and all those other places as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, next week, maybe we might have a guest.
And it might be a double episode.
Oh, is that next week already?
I don't know.
Oh, no, that's not till the 19th. Next week is the 12th.
I don't count.
I know, don't calendar, right, okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my calendar only goes 1 week in advance. Anything beyond that, I just assume the worst is going to happen. The world will explode, the Terminator will come, something will prevent the following week.
That's a cheery note to end on. Bye, everybody.
Bye.